Hello folks, and welcome to another weekly tarot reading. I am Morgana Britt, the High Priestess of Maiden Circle, Coven, and Academy, and I will be doing a reading this week for the week of April 30th to May 6th. As I've mentioned before, I am not a card expert, but I do enjoy making these videos. So if you like them, click the button below and subscribe so that you can catch me every Monday. As usual, I will be reading a card for every day of the week intuitively, and then follow it up with the companion book by Barbara Moore for the Gilded Tarot. The deck itself was illustrated by Cyril Marchetti. In case anyone's interested, there's a link in the description. So let's get started. I will be pulling a card for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The card for Monday is the Seven of Cups. So Monday is a day where you're going to be seeing a lot of good stuff coming into your life, or the potential for a lot of good stuff to come into your life. It's important that you realize that not everything that looks good is good, but a lot of the things that are coming on Monday are going to be positive. They're going to benefit you. I'm seeing a lot of joy on Monday, a lot of hope and balance and enlightenment. Try to keep your emotions balanced. Try to keep them high. Try to do whatever you can to raise your vibration on Monday. Let's see what the book says about the Seven of Cups. A strong will is needed to overcome the distractions of the imagination. You are faced with many choices, opportunities, and dreams. Find inspiration from them where you can. Acknowledge them as distractions if they take you from the path you have chosen. Be aware of being overcome by the power of these distractions. They may be enticing and you enjoy entertaining them for a time, but you may regret that choice in the long run. The card for Tuesday is the Page of Pentacles. On Tuesday, you're aware of what you have to offer, and you want to give it out. You want to share your knowledge and share your abilities, share money or food or something that you know you have an abundance of. You're ready to put it out there. You're ready to try something big. Be careful of trying everything, and be careful of things that look like they're too good to be true. But definitely take those steps that you're thinking about taking and put out whatever it is you're thinking about putting out there, because Tuesday is a good day for it. You are ready. You feel ready. You're ready to start this journey, or start the next step of your journey. Let's see what the book says about the Page of Pentacles. You have been practicing something and are already quite good at it. Your studies are beginning to manifest into actual completed projects. You are ready to present your work to the outside world. Perhaps it's time to consider something more complicated and challenging. Be aware of becoming careless. Although you do have skill, you lack the experience that allows one to perform almost mindlessly. Also, be careful of stagnation. Once you master this level, continue to challenge yourself and don't become lazy. The Page of Pentacles can indicate a message, usually pertaining to a project you've completed, finances, or resources. The card for Wednesday is the Page of Cups. So you're at this place of newness, where you're starting new endeavors, and you might even have new love, or at the very least a new feeling of love, a new connection with your heart. On Wednesday, be careful not to guard your heart too much, but also don't get cocky about your emotions. Whether you're someone who thinks that they don't experience emotion and that they're above it, or you're someone who is extremely emotional, Wednesday is a day for you to gain a new understanding of these emotions, of emotion in general, of yourself, of your feeling, of your experiences. Work towards gaining a new understanding. And if a new opportunity for love comes into your life, don't close it out. Don't close yourself to it. Let's see what the book says about the Page of Cups. You are experiencing an emotional situation, one that you probably don't have much experience with. You have the strength of your convictions and present an imperturbable face to the outside world. However, because of your lack of experience, you may feel a little apprehension under your confidence mask. Be aware of assuming you know everything and ignoring advice. Emotions are surprising things. Even if you think you are prepared, realize that you more than likely haven't considered everything. Don't shun the advice of someone more experienced. The Page of Cups can indicate a message, usually pertaining to a romance, a creative or artistic project, or an emotionally charged situation. The card for Thursday is the Hermit. So take some time on Thursday to listen. Listen to the advice that's coming to you. Listen to the messages that are coming to you. They may come from unlikely sources. They may come from someone that you don't think is a wise person. But try to remember that everyone possesses wisdom. Everyone is born with a certain type of understanding that alters as they grow. And anyone that you come in contact with on Thursday could provide you with guidance, with answers to questions that you couldn't find answers for, or that you may not even have known you were asking. The universe will send you guidance. It will send you answers. You just have to open yourself up to them and listen. Take in the messages that are being brought to you, because this is a week where there will be messages for you. There are options, and you need to be as well informed as you possibly can before you choose anything. And the universe is trying to send you that information. Let's see what the book says about the Hermit. The message of the Hermit is one of self-knowledge. It is time for you to withdraw, contemplate what you know, and make sure your beliefs reflect the leading of your own heart. Now you must learn who you are and what you believe. Then you can trust yourself without depending on the opinions of others. Be aware of withdrawing too long or for the wrong reasons. Withdrawing from life out of fear or to avoid personal responsibility is not the same as self-examination. The card for Friday is Strength. So if you've listened for the messages coming for you, you're ready to take on the world. On Friday, tap into your own power. Understand that you're the person who creates your reality. Understand that from this moment on, what you do determines where you're going, determines your life. The choices that you make today, that you make this week, are going to affect you in the long run. And on Friday, you're feeling powerful. You know that you're making the right choices, and you know that you're capable of achieving whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Let's see what the book says about strength. The message of strength reminds you that you have more strength, power, and courage than you realize. Learn to live easily with these gifts and use them when appropriate. Be aware of two extremes. Do not let your strength or baser desires control you. Conversely, do not deny your own power. The card for Saturday is the Three of Swords. So it might be that you're dealing with, and this may not be for everyone who's watching this, but some of you out there are dealing with two possible lovers. You're dealing with someone who inspires your emotions and someone who inspires the logical, practical side of yourself. Alternatively, these are both you, but I'm feeling like for some of you this is a romantic love triangle kind of thing, especially after getting the Three of Swords. Your mind is torn, your heart is torn between these two options, these two people. And you're feeling like you can make that choice, but it's not an easy one. Whatever you do on Saturday, look into yourself. Use your heart and your mind. Try to be a little bit more logical about your experience, about what you're going through, so that your emotions aren't controlling you so that you're not taken by whims of feeling. This isn't a decision to make lightly. Let's see what the book says about the Three of Swords. A proper perspective allows more clarity. You have experienced a heartbreak. However, you are not seeing the effects of this heartbreak clearly. Although it is hard to end a relationship, it does not mean the end of your life, which is probably how you are feeling. Seek a realistic perspective. Be aware of the lure of the role of the tragically broken-hearted lover. It gives the lover reason to pine and mourn and never move forward. It is a sham, an excuse to avoid life. The card for Sunday is the Queen of Pentacles. Whatever choice you made, especially for those of you who are dealing with like a love triangle, you chose the one that is most logical. You chose the one that will improve your life the most on every level, but especially on a physical level. Whether or not this is the right choice for you is up to you to decide and up to you to find out. But at the moment, you feel that you've made the smart decision and you're proud of the choice you made. You're comfortable with the choice you made, and it is benefiting you. And because this is the Queen of Pentacles and the choices were between the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, it's highly likely that you ended up choosing the Page of Pentacles, or whatever route was represented by the Page of Pentacles, if not a person, whatever option it was. That's possibly what you end up going with. But either way, your results is success. And it may be that you chose none of them and that you are standing in a new place, that what you have now is very different. But I am getting very strongly that this is kind of a love triangle situation, and that there are messages coming for you. You're going to be learning something either about the person that you love or about yourself, about aspects of yourself, and you're going to need to make some decision. And whatever that decision is, it's going to lead to success. Let's see what the book says about the Queen of Pentacles. You have worked hard and well. You have created a life filled with physical pleasures and beauty through your skills and careful budgeting of resources. You take great pride in your practicality. People around you enjoy the fruits of your labor, and although this gives you pleasure, you get just as much satisfaction from the results of your endeavors. Be aware of becoming fixated on end results and losing all joy in the process of creating. There is a danger of worrying about money too much. While it's wise to be careful, don't become obsessed with frugality, and don't sacrifice your spiritual, creative, and emotional life on the altar of practicality. So there you have your card reading for the week of April 30th to May 6th. I do hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, click the like button below and subscribe so that you can catch these videos every Monday. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember always that I love you. Bye.